Robin Cook.
I cannot support a war without international agreement or domestic support. It is for that reason, and that reason alone, and with a heavy heart, that I resigned from the government.
On the 17th of March, Parliament began its momentous two-day debate on the war. An institution that had often been treated as irrelevant during the Blair years was once again of supreme importance.
Order! Order!
It was extremely tense, extremely fraught. The atmosphere was extraordinary. There was something peculiar about the House of Commons because it is so compressed. People are so close together. It was packed. And everyone there knew the implications of what was happening. And the atmosphere was, to use the cliche, electric.
The Labour rebellion was bigger than I expected it to be, because Labour rebellions notoriously fall away, but that one didn't fall away. I think it did get pretty close.
For Tony Blair, this was one of the most important speeches of his career.
The only persuasive power to which he responds is 250,000 Allied troops on his doorstep.
He's hopeless, in my view, when you give him a wide-open goal and a roaring crowd. He doesn't know which goal to shoot at. But put him back against the wall, fighting for his life, he's absolutely magnificent.
His speech in the House was extraordinary, and it needed to be, because he wasn't just winning MPs, he was addressing the nation.
Weakness in the face of a tyrant is the surest way to conflict. We will confront the tyrannies and dictatorships and terrorists who put our way of life at risk. To show at the moment of decision that we have the courage to do the right thing, I beg to move the motion.
Blair's speech was regarded as his parliamentary best, even by those who thought this decision his worst. He had survived the largest revolt against any government in well over a century. Few noticed at the time that he had dropped his earlier claim that Saddam could launch weapons of mass destruction in 45 minutes. The Prime Minister must have already known that Saddam was not quite the threat that he was made out to be.